Hi good people, welcome back to my channel. So sorry I've been away for some time now. I've been unwell, but anywho, here we are. So on this video I'm going to take you through some of the problems that I've encountered with this house, and these are some of the mistakes that many people do during building. Yeah, so we had the walls chipping, the sinks, like the boards are being destroyed by water. So I had a lot of things to look at, because once the boards get some water, they just rot, and these are just some of the outcomes. Another thing is when the plastering of the house is not done well, you are bound to have cracked walls, you're bound to get the walls that are chipping, and even the paint on the walls will come out. Looking at this roof, you can see that the ceiling is out. So this is another thing that I should consider during the repair, and it's a lot of work when you want to do your renovation. So one mistake that you should not do when building is, number one, use the correct materials when using. Don't use any substandard material, be it cement, be it sand, be it during plastering, be it during finishing, because you're bound to get into a lot of problems. Here you can see the wall is like bubbling, and these bubbles are brought about by a leakage from the bathroom side on the other room. So this one brings a lot of moisture on this other wall and making it to look funny. Look, you can see it is bubbling out. And then here we have the paint coming out because the plastering was not done well. Yeah, so this has been a menace in this house, which I really have to fix. So kindly, when you're doing your building, when you're doing anything on your house, kindly use the correct materials to avoid all this, because renovations are very expensive and time consuming. For the kitchen, because there's a lot of use of water, I would advise not to put any boards near the sink, because in case of any leakage, the boards just rot and your drawers, your cabinet doors will just fall off. Like here you can see the walls are chipping, because the plastering was done poorly, and this is another thing that really irritates, because this is the outer part of the house, and if you can see, it looks so ugly. Yeah, so as I've always mentioned in the previous videos, always make sure that you use the correct materials. Yeah, so here is our fundi trying to get the measurements, and you can see how rotten the board was, but we've already got it out. Yeah, so this is the sink area that needs a lot and very keen renovation, so that we don't have the waters again going to where the boards are. Yeah, so it's a lot of work. You can see we've removed the drawers, and it's like we're doing the sink afresh. the TV area was really affected by the leakage from the other room, so we decided that we are going to put a marble on the wall and also add some panels. Yeah, so when you use there's a certain glue called PUR. It's very good. It's a waterproof kind of glue, so that is what we are going to use. And then we are also going to use contour to make sure that these sinks are well fitted and to make sure that no water leakage can leak and go and destroy the boards. So it's like a complete makeover. When you look at these surfaces, I want to get rid of this color and put a brighter color on the kitchen. So it's actually a total makeover of the house and also for the kitchen. Yeah, so keep it here and I'll show you how the outcome will be, the before and after. So actually this is the before, and I'll surely show you the after once the food is done with all this. So you can see there we've placed a marble top on top of the granite, and it has really elevated the look of that area. Juu unaona ni nini, ukiguza tu hivi inaanguka
tu yenyewe.
Unaona ukiguza tu. So hapa hakuna kitu. It is bad.
Mbaya. Sasa unafikia dimame.
So hata kuna plasta iliyeko hapa. Hakuna. Unakaa hivi unasikia tu ikianguka kaka.
Mchanga tu, angalia.
Hii ni mchanga, hakuna plasta.
Mbaya.
Yeah, so on this corridor wall, we've decided to put it down, like we have to scratch the wall to make sure that the first paint is off. And you can see it was poorly done because at this point you can already see the stones. So the plastering was so poor and requires a lot of work. So on these corridor walls, we've decided to use the rough turf, because when you apply that, also it is a waterproof kind of paint, and at least it is going to hold it for a bit longer time. Yeah, so when you do your building, just make sure that you don't use any substandard material. Make sure that there's nothing like you want to save so much, because it will really cost you. At the end of the day, you'll have a lot of time doing the renovations of the house, which is not nice. Yeah, as you can see here, we are just trying to make the place even by doing the sandpaper. I decided to also come in and try to help the fundi, just to jog my hands. Yeah, and I'm currently doing so well on this. I really love being part of this, because every day is a learning day. Yeah, so there we go with the sandpaper, trying to make sure that the edges are well defined. And you can see we've already changed the color here. It was brown, and now we've placed a marble top. So this corridor wall needed a lot of filler, just to make sure that we put the filler to replace the places with cracks, and it has really taken a lot of filler because it was badly off. Yeah, so after the filler is when now we can put the rough and tough and then wait for it to dry. So this wall had a lot of work to be done.
Kwani kujibembelezea. Kwani kujibembelezea.
Yeah, so the outer part of the house also will have to scratch all this and then make sure that we apply enough filler and then get deep with the painting so that it can look as new as it can look. Yeah, so I'm just trying to do a total makeover. The door paint is also fading and we need to really work on it just to have a new beautiful look. You can see how the sink area was bad, but we're working on it. Yeah, so this other side of the kitchen, I'm trying to help with the painting works. Work without play makes Jack a dull boy. So I'm also trying to do my best here because I've seen how the fundis are doing the painting, and I'm just trying to see how good I can be at this. I'm really enjoying being part of this, helping the fundis out where I can. Yep. Yeah, so we are working on the inside walls, the kitchen, the outside wall. We are also going to do the paintings outside and inside. We are also going to repair the ceiling on this video, and then kindly keep it here to see the new look after all the renovation works are done, so that you can appreciate how you can uplift your space by doing your renovation. All is not lost. Just know that even if it was bad, you can always do a renovation and bring a facelift to your space. Keep it here. If you're new here, kindly subscribe, and karibu sana. For the returning subscribers, thank you so much for keeping it real. Let's keep it here to see our new look on the next video. Bye bye.